around us that really want to be greater, that really want to better their best, you know, and I love the guy that Pop has turned into. You know, still, and I say turned him into because he's come so far. I don't even know if y'all know where he started from, but you know, but he's come so far. I love you, bro. You know, and to spend 8 weeks with different people, different attitudes, different mindsets, and be able to get through it is a plus within itself. You know, and he's been giving me reports of the class like every week. Some of it's been funny. If you know Pop, you know some of it has been funny. But most of it, and really all of it, has been inspiring. You know, I always say that influence is powerful, but inspiration is different, right? Because when you're influenced by something, it's powerful because when you're under the influence, you're not really yourself. You kind of act as or as if or like. You know, you're kind of being similar to what is that is influencing you, but it's still powerful. But when you're inspired by something, you're in spirit with it, right? You want to be greater than it, and it wants you to be greater than it. If most of you are parents, or if you have parents at this table, you know you always want your children to be better than you are, right? You want to inspire them to be great. That's the way I always view Pop as being. Like, Pop is an inspirational dude, and believe it or not, when I have my tantrums that nobody hears about, Pop is on the other end of that phone. Like, all of the names that I can't call all these people on the council chambers that I want to call them, sometimes Pop hears all of those names and just listens. And sometimes that's all you need. You just need a person to listen to you, you know. And I love it because he transfers that into other people. I know that your businesses are going to be great because I believe we have great people at this table. But you have to believe it. It's not about me believing it. This is just 8 weeks. I know one person that gets my business every week is Fatima now. You know, you see the smooth skin. That's
right, the glowing skin.
You know, but really believe it and really expand it as you grow too, right? Some of you probably were parents young and learned how to be a parent while being a parent. Learn how to be a business person while being in business, right? My nieces, I'll leave you with this. My nieces, I started them a cosmetic company called Boom Cosmetics. About 4 years ago now? I started them about 4 years ago, only because my nieces went to a 16-year-old spa, meaning the 16-year-old young lady owned the spa. They did the nails, the face, and all of that. And she loved it. So she came home and started making a menu of how to do nails, what type of nails she would do. And I just coaxed her and said, do you like to do that? She said, yes. I said, how would you like to own the place that does the nails? She was like, I can own the place instead of just do the nails? I was like, yeah. So then when I got her to believe in that part, I said, now how would you like to be the manufacturer of the products inside your place? So we literally went all the way to California and San Diego till we got the manufacturer. So all of the Boom Cosmetic stuff, they actually speak on the bi-weekly calls with the manufacturer. These girls they started when they were 8 and 9. They are 12 and 11 now. Wow. You know what I mean? So 3-4 years ago. So the most they made a month is like $15,000 a month. You know, Michelle Obama, she does a whole bunch of stuff for young girls. She bought a whole bunch of her products. Like, everybody is step by step. But the reason why I mention it is because they started with nail polish. I didn't want to give them everything. I let them meet at the table every Wednesday. Today was a meeting. They have a business meeting. This is their business. I make them in charge of it. They have business cards with their business on it. These are young girls. Of course, myself and her mother, who was my sister, are, you know, the financiers and helping, but they run it. They pick the name, they pick the colors, they pick the bottling. But the reason I mention it is because they are growing with their business. You started off with nail polish, now they're up to lashes, lip gloss, and I know by the time they're 2021, they're gonna have blush and eyeliner and all of that. So don't be scared to grow with your business because you feel like you don't have every component of it at that time. I'm still growing with my businesses, and that's because each day we learn from product placement, from the product usage. We learn what people are doing. And AI nowadays, they're telling you only 3 people bought your product in the red and 16 people bought it in the blue. And so it makes it a little easier, but you still have to put in the work to find out what's going on. And I encourage you guys, not just stop at this 8 weeks. Learn, keep growing yourselves, right? And keep doing it yourselves. And a lot of times you'll find that didn't work or this works. Keep doing those type of things, and I promise you, you will be not where you were yesterday. You will be further. So today I wanted to honor you guys. The mayor, Louise Scott Roundtree, they sent letters yesterday just to say congratulations. I'll read from the mayor's office, Mr. Rajay Baraka, our soon-to-be governor. As mayor of the city of Newark, it is my pleasure to honor and congratulate you as we celebrate Women's History Month and Women's in Business Luncheon. I applaud you guys for your diligence and devotion on every level. We also are proud to acknowledge you for many contributions that you already made and will continue to make, and for the strong foundation of ethical values that you are building and will continue to build on this journey. I know you will continue to be an inspiration to us all, and that your greatest days are in front of you. May God continue to keep the gift that you are and will become to humanity. Once again, congratulations, and may this day be the most memorable one yet. Signed, literally signed, his signature, Rajay Baraka. And also, I'm gonna read them all, and then we're gonna call the names instead of reading the same thing to everybody. And this one is from the great Reverend Louise Scott Roundtree, council member at large. And she says, for this Women's History and Women in Business Luncheon, as council member at large, it is my pleasure to honor and congratulate you as we celebrate Women's History, Women in Business Luncheon. And I want to take this opportunity to thank you for your ongoing service, leadership, hard work, and determination to assist the surrounding communities as we move forward, improving the quality of life for others. I am excited to see you reap the fruits of your efforts, and I have no doubt that your impact will leave a lasting legacy. I know you will continue to be an inspiration to us all, and that your greatest days are in front of you. May God continue to bless you and all of you continue to, and all that you continue to do. Once again, congratulations. May this day be the most memorable one. Signed, Reverend Louise Scott Roundtree. Wow.